All right, I'm going to have a go at the Guardian's Cryptic Crossword for Thursday, May 29th, set today by Vlad the Impaler. But first, let's have our cryptic clue of the day. Skimpy undies around right crowd, 6 letters. I'm not giving you any because it's Thursday and it's Vlad. So skimpy undies around right crowd. All right, let's see what the dreaded Vlad has for us. Where hopeful suitor Lee's practiced. Oh my goodness. I'm wondering if practiced could be, how many letters are we looking at? 17? So let's see. Maybe hopeful. Yeah, and then I think if we include the S in Lee's, I'm thinking something of the, because hopeful gives us an O, an F, an H, an E, ES. And I think it's going to be an and lit in that the wordplay also suggests the answer. Middle of the road, father of the bride. But where a hopeful suitor? Oh, is it some dating reality show? Not Love Island, but I'm going to put in, excuse me, of the, and we'll see. Oh, let's take a look at one down and see if it might end in F, something off. Oh, beginning of game, kickoff, no. Offering respite for put upon school kid. Well, there's no F. Yeah. A put upon school kid might be being bullied. I have a feeling that, is it in hockey? Um, that you have a bully off. That rings a bell. It's been many years since I've thought about hockey. Field hockey, it's called in the US, of course, because people would assume you mean ice hockey if you just say hockey. Let me pause and look up bully off. Yes, that's exactly it. I'm not sure where I heard it. I know my sister's school played hockey, so maybe. Anyway, let's try. I object to old Bill initially taking wife in field. Oh dear. Bill initially surely is going to be a B, and old is probably OB, and that's going to take probably a W for wife. I wonder if a field could be a meadow. Oh, but there's no B in that, but maybe it's the old Bill is, yeah, I'm not sure. The police. Oh, object. I wonder if it could be I when it's an object in a now in a sorry a sentence. It becomes me, and then to old Bill initially. Mm, yeah, I don't think that quite works. I'll leave it in, and we'll see in a moment. How about whitewashes pay for drink? Oh, I'm thinking maybe a double definition, maybe. I think if you pay for drink, maybe you settle up like at the bar. But how is that whitewashes? I don't see that. Follower of Romeo with attractive quality holding one boob. Oh dear. Well, I'm thinking Romeo in the NATO alphabet is R, so maybe it's S. Could it be Sierra? Yeah. Follower of Romeo with what's an attractive quality? Charm? Holding one, so maybe we put an I inside all of that wordplay, and then I think we're going to get boob, which I think might be an error as opposed to a boob. I don't see it. Let's go back to the acrosses. Rider revealed as demanding type gets marching orders. Oh my goodness. Rider revealed. I'm wondering if we sometimes see uncovered, removing the outer letters. I'm wondering if that might be similar revealed and a demanding type. Oh, there is a martinet, I think, gets marching orders. No. All right, let's see if this one could end in D. Investigator, many rejected for not showing emotion. It doesn't sound like it's going to be a past tense verb. Investigator, maybe? Ooh. No, I think it might be not showing emotion. Oh, it could be stolid. Oh, it is stolid. Oh, of course, rejected is a reversal indicator here. Many is lots, and an investigator, it might be a detective, inspector, is that a DI? So maybe Meadow is right. The runs, unfortunately, going round one discovers. That's a great clue. Now, runs is probably going to be R from cricket. Oh, no, actually, it might be the runs. Unfortunate might tell us to anagram them. Yes, going around, and then the comma is very misleading. I think it has to go around one, which is usually I, but here I think it's A because I just spotted unearths for discovers. Head of family, better off to begin with. Head of, family would be an F. Yeah, but I don't know what better off would be. Off can be an anagram indicator, but to begin with. Actually, off to begin with might be that O at the end. And so, yeah, to better somebody would be to maybe cap their score. And that gives us a capo, head of the family, from Italian, I presume. All right, here's the big test. Is this going to be a W? Opposes how new stadium is to be built. Oh, I'd love if that was an anagram of new stadium. And it would mean opposes. So I think the S from stadium would go to the end. What would the beginning be with a W? Wind. Yeah, I don't see it. All right. Where hopeful suitor leads. Now we do have a U in suitor, so and hopeful. Actually, we have two U's. Nope. Rubbish, mush, weather's awful outside, not hot. There's a few words here who that might be an anagram indicator, like rubbish. I think mush might even be, but I think we're going to anagram mush maybe. And then weather's awful. Do we anagram? Well, hold on. We only have 10 letters, so mush and weather is too much. Although it does say not hot. So I think we might have mush and weather minus one of the H's. I mean, the awful outside, I think the weather anagram is going to go around the outside. And then the definition would be rubbish. Um, Trash, maybe? Something. Oh, something waste. Yeah, I like that. Not human waste, but but I bet it is some kind of waste. All right. Yeah, let me pause and work out. Actually, let me put in waste and then try the anagram helper so you can play along. So I'm thinking it's mush plus weather, weather minus the H for hot. No, I'm not seeing a good word with those 5 letters, so I think that's wrong. All right, it was worth a try, I suppose. Oh, let me go back to the downs actually. Finishing off his work. Yeah, work, usually OP, but I don't see that. And off, I don't think is an anagram indicator here, so yeah, there's no T. Finishing off. Are finishing and off his work. No. Suckers with a local Tory grandee. Oh, a local could be a pub or we've also seen public house PH. So A PH. Yeah, I wanted to be aphids as the suckers. Uh Tory. Oh, it's Ian Duncan Smith, I believe. I do know enough. I think it's from watching Have I Got News for You, which some kind soul uploads to YouTube. Those of us in the US can watch. So I think it's Ian Duncan Smith. I've never seen him referred to by those initials, but that would make sense. Crude is past being diverted by such elements of humor. Okay, I think elements of humor is going to be, yeah, and I think we're going to divert or anagram crude is past. That is 5 plus 6. Yeah. Um, Not something puns. Oh no, the U is already spoken for. All right, let's try the anagram helper and maybe it'll pay off this time. Elements of humor. Something acts, maybe. Suspect. No, I don't think so. Ah, no, I should be able to get that, but nothing leaps out at me. Okay, if the C comes over for the D, No, I think we're going to have one of the S's at the end. I probably should have put that in before I tried the anagram helper. Anyway, let's try and get some more letters. One paid. Oh, yeah, is this going to begin with H? To attend clean form of entertainment. Maybe not. All right, again, I think this might be a andlit or semi-andlit, where I think we have one wordplay or a charade, one paid to attend, beginning with H, like a higher, and then clean form of entertainment, and then maybe not. I think it might be a not clean form of an entertainment. Mud wrestling? No. Um, One paid to attend. What's a phrase for our word for that? No. Depression. That could be Everton. I bet the people in Everton, the Toffee Men, as my father used to call the football team, that could be Everton. Yeah, I don't get that. Okay, one more down. Well publicized article. Doctor getting into a lot of trouble. Oh, I'm thinking it might be well publicized. Article is probably a, an, or the. Doctor, well, there's a few abbreviations, and getting into, well, even if it was A plus DR, let's say, or MO, that only leaves 3 letters for a lot of trouble. So maybe a 4-letter word for trouble. And we have 3 of them. No, I don't see it. Very rich man in Bow area, or maybe Bow area, not academic. That's a lovely cryptic clue, but not seeing that. China on the same wavelength, but no one else, it said. So either it's a popular phrase, well-known phrase, or it's a homophone. I'm thinking the definition is China as in China plates on the same wavelength, but no one else. It's sort of a contradiction in terms, isn't it? No. Making every effort for tax cheat and boor. Oh, I'm thinking, yeah, making every effort would be all out. And the tax cheat, yeah, I think this is a reference to Al Capone, famously put in prison for his tax evasion rather than his other crimes. And a boor is a lout. Oh, thank goodness I got another. Be amorous with, sound from lower school covering. All right, I'm thinking be amorous with is the definition. I think it's sound from a lower, and we've often seen a cow might low or it might moo. So, oh yes, so I think S plus moo and then CH, school, SCH covers the moo. And to smooch, I like that. What clearly is time for British to get promotion? Ah, there have been quite a few already that I really admire. They read nicely and they have that essence of a cryptic clue where you're sure there's some secret to decoding it, but it's not immediately obvious. Other than time being T, maybe what clearly is So something like patent, we've seen like something that is patently obvious or overt. But I don't see that at all. All right, gripped by desire, occasionally touch stripper. Oh, I'm thinking occasionally touch might be every other letter of touch. And then I think we might put a word for desire around it and we'll get stripper. But what's confusing me is if the U is coming from touch, then we would have the T and the H, which doesn't seem right. TUH in the middle of a word. No, I think I must be misreading that. What else? A stripper? It could be some mineral spirits or something used to strip paint. No. National hero working in shop. Yeah. Oh, working. Oh, working is often on. The radio is working. It's on. So maybe we have a four-letter national hero and then on, and that's going to mean shop. Oh, which can mean to grass on somebody, to shop them. Or is it the name of a retail chain in Britain? I was also thinking about Nelson as a national hero, but Nell's on. I don't think that's a shop. No. Country club for golfers admitting women. Oh, that's a lovely clue there. I think it's going to be a country. I think a club for golfers might be something like an iron or a putter. And that's going to admit probably W for women. Where would the W go? Can I think of a country that fits that pattern? Let me pause and ponder that. I did think of Rwanda. And so it's not a golf club, it is an actual club, the Royal and Ancient, R&A, and that goes around the W for women. That's very clever. All right, that was what clearly is. Oh, I think I'm thinking of an advert might be a promotion. What clearly is time for British? I don't like, I don't understand other than promotion being an advert. It might begin with ad though. Although just, if ad is the first part of a charade, there should be some indicator that we're putting these in a different order. So ad wouldn't come at the beginning. What clearly is, yeah, don't, I mean, British being B, do we take the B away? No. I'll leave it in. Let's see if our stripper could end U, UST, UNT, URT. No. And then our one paid clean form of entertainment, maybe not. No, nothing comes to me. And here, ends in an S. Is it a plural or is it just maybe a word ending in double S, well publicized? Oh, trouble could be a mess. That might be the four letter. And then M, MEA, M, well publicized. Yeah, I don't see that ending in an S. All right. All right, so it's not waste. All right, I'm just going to try the anagram helper without putting in anything extra. And then I thought that was wheater. Yeah, I like to see the circle of letters as well. Yeah, could be something water. Oh no, that wouldn't really be rubbish, I think. No, we could still have waste something. Yeah, I'm not spotting this at all. Let me look at the circle of letters and see. All right, I'm going to pause and look at that circle until my eyes get crossed. Well, I'm still not seeing anything I even scribbled down on a piece of paper. The only thing is, I'm wondering if my mush wheater anagram is wrong. It might be a word for mush. And I did spot when I wrote down wastewater that it has stew in the middle. The only problem is what's outside of the stew has two A's, and weather without the H has two E's and only one A. So I don't think it's that, unfortunately. Yeah, so yeah, not much to show for all of this. Well, let's try six across ending in an A. Oh, your marching orders might be an agenda. Rider revealed as demanding type. Demanding type might be type A. I'm going to put in agenda. Yeah, I think this is going to be a tough one today. It's already pretty tough. Rider revealed as. Yeah, I don't see why it would be agenda. But what would the G do for our whitewashes? Pay for drink. Okay, it's not settle up anyway. To whitewash, I mean to cover up. Agrees to. Oh, maybe it's a word for whitewashes and then a word for pay, and that's going to be a drink. Oh, which could be, we saw yesterday, the drink could be the ocean, Aegean Sea, whitewashes. Yeah, don't see that. And here's our follower of Romeo with attractive. Oh, I think my initial thought of Sierra is right. I think I see it now. So the follower of Romeo in the NATO alphabet would be Sierra. Attractive quality is sex appeal, SA, and that holds one, the I, and a boob or to boob. Can you use it as a verb? To err. All right. So now our marching orders. Maybe it is a rider. I wonder if in the army there is an abbreviation for marching orders. Um, when you're shipped out, maybe. I don't know what that would be. All right, we have some good letters here. So I thought this one was going to be new stadium. I now have some letters, so opposes. Oh, not. I was going to say withstands. I do think it will be something stands, maybe. Oh, I think it may be different letters to what I thought it was going to be. Yeah, I don't think these letters are going to work. Although it must have the U and the M, which are very awkward. um, yeah, I really want it to be stands. Oh, it's not an anagram at all. I just listened to myself with stands. Yeah, a new stadium will be built with stands. Very clever. All right, here's our elements of humor. Excuse me, let me pause and think of that. Finally came to me. I hadn't really thought about C being the first letter, but then I did, and I thought of custard pies. Yeah, I never really enjoyed them, even when I was a kid. Yeah. Anyway, let's see. That's the one paid. Clean form of entertainment. Maybe not. No. Our writer. Well. Oh, ah, yes. So the definition is actually whitewashes, and that would be covers up. So if you pay for something, maybe you cover the cost, and to drink is to sup. All right. All right. Well, maybe now we can something of the. Of course, I do have the. I think the of is right, and the surely that is right. Oh, I think I have enough maybe to try the anagram helper. Hopeful suitors or suitor Lee. Yeah, Lee's okay. Yeah, what's that first word going to be? I think that's the more difficult one. Practiced in the past tense. And are we supposed to think of a famous Lee? Bruce Lee, maybe? Oh, could it be a something of the dragon? Yeah, maybe I have some wrong letters too. Very, very possible. Because I'm not seeing anything. Yeah, the only consonants I have are two S's and two L's. I don't see them really helping much. Yeah, I must have something. Meadow, I'm still so beginning. I object. I am me. I think I is me. So yeah, that's actually probably the part I'm most confident in. Anyway, oh, I need to write down two down just in case it stays there. Oh, now we do have an O. Marching orders. All right, let me pause and ponder that new letter. No, still not. Well, I did wonder if a rider might be a rider to a contract. And we know we often have codicil. I'm just wondering, is there a codica? Codicil? Maybe the plural of codicil? I don't know. And then demanding type might be a short word for like a somebody asking questions. And then again, I'm just thinking there must be some abbreviation for marching orders or something a sergeant major would say, left, right, left, right. No. Finishing off his finishing off his work, finishing off his work. And that's, oh, we do now have a P for our rubbish. Ooh, weather, or sorry, mush, maybe like sop, or there's some other slop, maybe? But then we would have LOP. Very, very tricky. All right, I think I'm going to go to wordplays.com. I'm just feeling like this is, it's not my day. And I'm going to see what words fit this pattern. Well, yeah, wordplay only has 5 words that fit this pattern, and they're all pretty, I think, pretty obscure. The one that I can think maybe modica, like modicum, is the least that is expected, I think. So modica, let's go ahead and check that. No, let's reveal it. Oh, Godiva. Oh, of course. So Rider revealed, I think, is Lady Godiva. Demanding type is a diva and gets marching orders comes first. So like go diva, that's very fiendish. And also I realized on wordplays.com I had selected the wrong option and that's why it didn't show Godiva. Anyway, user error there. I did pause and I looked again at where hopeful suitor Lee's practiced, and yeah, I wasn't really getting anywhere assuming that was the. So I looked at that word, first word, and I thought, ooh, houses, maybe. And then looking at the letters, I scribbled them down. I spotted we have houses of ill repute. So, yeah, it's not my favorite clue. I don't know, unless there is a famous Lee who is maybe known for frequenting houses of ill repute. But yeah, I think that's, I don't know. What do you think of that one? Anyway, let's try finishing off his work. Oh, I think it might be finishing off. Yes, I should have realized that. I mean, it was such a weird clue. A hitman would be the answer for that. Oh, so now beginning with an L, one paid to attend, clean form of entertainment, maybe not. No, and then depression, that could be, yeah, so Everton play in blue, and so it could be the Blues. Now, very rich man in bow area, not academic. I presume it's going to be a very rich man. And maybe we have to think of a word for bow. I'm thinking bow area, like on a ship, like stern, but without. Can academic be A? So maybe we just take an A away. What would a very rich man be? Ooh, how about Elon? But what is the bow, our bow area? Not academic. No, I don't get that one at all. So we will check that at 15 squared. Okay. China on this. Oh, let's look at our stripper. Um, Gripped by desire. So is there a word for desire I can see that would go around the outside? Probably something OT. But then again, occasionally touch. Oh, have we had a hidden clue yet today? I don't think so. No, I don't see that. I didn't get anything else for my national hero. Rubbish. Oh, maybe waste paper. Ah, pap. Pap is the mush. Of course. There we go. All right. Could this begin with MA? Well publicized. I don't know. Don't see it. Okay, so our national hero now begins with T. Oh, it could be a national, as in a member of a nationality. Then hero working. Oh, maybe anagram of hero. In shop. Ooh. Tell on. Ah. Yeah, William Tell is the national hero. And then on is working. And shop indeed is to grass, to tell on. Oh, a lap dance, I think, must be the clean form of attend. So how is the one paid? We do have an anagram of clean. Oh, I think one is A. And I think paid can be abbreviated to PD. You might see that written on a bill when it's being paid. And that goes inside a form, attend a clean form. And then of entertainment, maybe not, I think is the definition, but referring back to the wordplay. All right. Um, very, very tricky. Oh yeah, I haven't looked at my China on the same wavelength, but no one else, it said. And no one else, like something alone, only. Yeah. All right, I had to go to word plays for this one as well. I did, while I was paused, think, oh, China can be your friend, pal. I was trying to make pal, Paul, pal mal, pal mail, something work. No, but it is indeed the definition is a China on the same wavelength. So a friend of yours who's completely aligned with you might be your soul mate, but it sounds like they're your soul, SOLE mate. So that's where the homophone comes in. Goodness gracious. All right. Well publicized article. Doctor getting into a lot of trouble. I wish the A and the O were swapped. We would have morass. But I do wonder if the doctor might be an MO getting into a lot of trouble. All right, so what's. Oh, well publicized. Is going to be famous, of course. And the trouble is fuss. We have a lot of it, FUS, plus A is the article. All right, just our stripper left. Gripped by desire, occasionally touch. Yeah, I would like it to be TU, but I don't think it can be TUH. Is there some funny word for a stripper of varnish? I don't think so. Oh, but maybe it's gripped by. No, I was going to say gripped by desire occasionally. No, I think I'm going to have to go back to 15 squared, or not 15, wordplays.com for this one. Yeah, this is another one. I suppose I should have got it from the letter pattern. There aren't too many words that fit, but I was not thinking along the lines of a locust. But I suppose because locusts can strip a field bare of its crops, a locust is considered a stripper. I definitely should have thought of desire being lust. Oh, and then, yeah, the U threw me off because it's actually the O and the C, of course, from touch. Oh, yeah, I definitely deserve to stand in the corner for that one. All right, did we have anything funny today? Any hidden theme? I'm still getting over that chess men one from the other day. I don't think so. Anyway, let's check all. Okay, everything else still stood. Let's go over to 15 squared. All right, the blog today is by Peter O. One does not expect a crossword under the name of Vlad to be straightforward, and this is no exception. Ooh, in a couple of places I am not in the least sure that I have got it right. So, yeah, so he's not sure. That I wrote down 5 across. An anagram practiced. Yeah, that's a funny sort of anagram indicator. Is Lee someone making for an extended definition? Yeah. Let's see if in the comments anyone knows what that is all about. Oh, yeah, and writer revealed is the definition. Yeah, Elon. Oh, East London, of course, but without the Don. Ah, yes, of course. Should have got that. What clearly is time? Ah, what clearly is an adverb with the B for British, time for British, T for B. Wow, that is very, very tricky. Meadow, a shade of me plus add is a bill. Ah, plus old wife initially is not in its usual cryptic use, but indicates that add comes before O. Ooh, that's very sneaky. I think I got the rest of these. Oh, he wasn't sure about the lap dance. Yeah, an envelope to attend. Lance is an anagram, a form of clean. Oh, he thought lance was piercing an abscess. Yeah, I think it's just a form. Yeah, so some very tricky ones, but I did love, as I said, during it, some of the surfaces were, I think, just perfect, what you expect from a cryptic crossword. Yeah, if Lee is anybody in particular, Laura Lee. Now, I'm not clicking on the link, but I know Laura Lee is the bass player in the band from Texas, Bin. I'm never sure if I'm saying that right. But she is a great bass player and she does some great little moves on stage. Uh, Lee, just da 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 da. Ah, no, there's another Laura Lee, a civil rights activist who went to court against certain laws. Yeah, I know. I think it might be just hypothetical male suitor too, like Matthew. I don't think it's Peters and Lee. Oh, now this is interesting from Shan that the video game Hitman, which is one of the answers, one of the contracts is the Lee Hong assassination in a brothel. Oh, and then with lap dance. Yeah, but again, yeah, I don't play video games. I wouldn't have thought of that. Bill Posters is innocent. Yeah, remember that one. All right, well, a long, grueling uh, solve today, but I got there in the end. All right, thanks as always for watching and have a great day.